We have been following the sordid Dennis Hastert child rape scandal for a while, and he has now been sentenced to jail time. Very surprising to many in our audience, based on the emails I got this morning. The backstory is that former Speaker of the House Dennis Hastert admitted that he hurt or injured students, athletes, when he was working as a wrestling coach in a high school decades ago. Those students, numerous students, said that they were actually sexually abused by Dennis Hastert. The statute of limitations has expired on the sexual abuse charges, but he was charged, prosecuted, convicted, and now sentenced for bank fraud because he was caught using funds to pay off the sexual assault victims. And he was very carefully keeping the withdrawals just below the limit required for bank for disclosure. And federal investigators started looking into this. And in their investigation, they determined that indeed these were payoffs for victims of his sexual assault. And his admission was that he mistreated students and athletes, that he is deeply ashamed, and that he is getting professional help for what he did. Not actually saying, Lewis, I fondled the genitals of the kids I was supposedly watching over and coaching, but every indication that that is exactly what happened, but beyond the statute of limitations at this point.
Unfortunately, but we can be thankful that at least he'll do some time, and that it's known, for whatever that's worth.
And we heard all the stories. Dennis Hastert reportedly setting up a lazy boy type recliner right in front of the opening to the boys' shower and sitting there and watching naked kids shower. Reportedly from more than one alleged victim, offering massages to help whatever condition it was he determined the kid had, and ending up fondling genitals and all sorts of sexual assault. No charges there, of course. The banking charges carried a maximum sentence of 5 years, and U.S. District Judge Thomas Durkin ended up deciding on a 15-month jail sentence, followed by 2 years of supervised release and a $250,000 fine. This could all change, Lewis, as we've talked about. Dennis Hastert's health is not doing well. He's 74, and he has a number of health problems, and he actually could be resentenced and end up spending essentially no jail time, no time in jail as a result of his health.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. I say I don't care about his health, and I don't care what the jail has to do to accommodate it. Put him in there.
I have to admit, when I heard he was getting any jail time, I thought, wow, they're really throwing the book at him. And that's really how bad things have gotten in this country with two justice systems, where I heard 15 months and I thought, it's kind of a lot for a formerly high-powered politician.
It really is. Someone in that position, this is a very rare thing.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Two sets of rules, right? One for the rich and powerful, one set for the rest of us. Are these the Republican family values we keep hearing about?
It seems that, and please, everyone who's listening, feel free to send me stories about Democrats that have pulled this type of stuff.
Yeah.
But it seems that every time this comes up, it's a Republican politician.
Well, you have that authoritarianism, the strict father morality that we've talked about on the American right. And they're always all about, we need law and order, we need strict punishments, it's the strict father morality. I wonder if they would feel all of a sudden like, listen, we really need to be the party of mercy and compassion in sentencing people. We need to be compassionate when we look at cases like this. I have a feeling that you would see that double standard from some, not for all. There are lots of Republicans who would just say, listen, this is a former official. The quicker we can get this guy locked up, the better, because then we can just get him off the radar and not interfere with our re-election campaigns.
Yeah, why on earth would you defend this guy? If you're a Republican and you want to make your party look good, denounce him, slam the guy, say you want him in prison for life, whatever.
After the break, I will interview Dixon Despommier, one of the patriarchs of the vertical farming movement, which we have talked about. This guy is one of the experts, not without his share of critiques and detractors, and I'll talk to him about some of those critiques. And of course, you can sign up as a David Pakman Show member. This is the #1 way to support the work we do. The broadcast show has always been free. The broadcast show will always be free. But if you want to support that program for everybody who listens or watches, Sign up as a member at davidpakman.com/membership. And you also get a bunch of great member perks, most of which you can sample on our website.
Gamefly is sort of like Netflix for video games. They have over 8,000 new and classic games for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, Wii, and a bunch of other platforms. And you can play as many games as you want for one monthly fee. And if you find some games you want to keep, you can buy them for a low used price. There's never any due dates or late fees. And our audience can get a free 30-day trial at gameflyoffer.com/TDPS. The games are shipped directly to you with return envelopes included. There's no contracts, and you can rent games through the mobile app. Get the free 30-day trial for the David Pakman Show audience and support our show by going to gameflyoffer.com/TDPS.